Hello everyone, welcome once again. Today, we will be looking at binary compound formation. Before we go on, let's start from the basics. What is a compound? A compound is a chemical combination of two or more elements. So what is a binary compound? A binary compound is a compound that is formed from the combination of only two different elements or atoms. These compounds are formed through the combination of two distinct types of atoms. Ionic or electrovalent compounds are chemical compounds composed of two elements, a metal and a non-metal. They can also be described as compounds formed from the transfer of electrons from one atom to another. Our focus today will be the formation of binary ionic compounds and how to name them. To be able to name a compound correctly, its chemical formula must first be correct. So let's start with writing the correct chemical formula for ionic compounds. There are some rules to follow in writing the correct chemical formula for an ionic compound. Rule number 1. The atoms must be in their ionic states. This means that you have to add the charges or valencies of each element to it. The cation always comes first, followed by the anion. Let's use calcium chloride as an example. It is a combination of calcium and chlorine elements. Add the charges of calcium and chlorine to each element. Their positive and negative signs cancel out, and their superscripts exchange positions as subscripts. This means that the superscript 2 of Ca is written as a subscript in front of Cl, and the superscript 1 of Cl is also written as subscript in front of Ca, but the 1 is not written in science. So if no number is in front of calcium or an element, it is considered that 1 is there. However, after exchanging their superscripts, if both numbers can be broken down or simplified by a common factor, simplify them. After this, you have a correct chemical formula of a binary ionic compound. Let's see some examples of two elements joining to form binary compound in their correct formula. Zinc and chlorine. Magnesium and chlorine. Iron 2 and oxygen. iron 3 and oxygen. Compound versus compound chemical reactions. If two compounds are reacting, the cation in the first compound joins with the anion in the second compound. The cation in the second compound also joins the anion in the first compound to form new compounds. The new compounds formed are written on the right side of the equation. Let's look at a graphical illustration to help your understanding. The next step will be to balance the equation. Watch out for my next video on how to balance a chemical equation after forming the correct chemical formula. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.